After Army revealed why they killed 126 villagers, see what P2B disclosed that shocked everyone. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel. In a heartfelt response to the devastating incident in Tundumbiri village, Igabi local government area of Kaduna State, former governor of Anambra State and 2023 presidential candidate of the Labour Party (P2B) has voiced his deep concern over the loss of life resulting from an accidental bombing during the celebration of Maulud in the village. The unfortunate events claimed the lives of at least 126 villagers, leaving the nation in shock and mourning. Obi, in an official statement released via his social media handle on Tuesday, emphasized the need to prevent incidents that lead to harm or loss of innocent lives. He called upon the military to exercise utmost caution and professionalism to avert such tragic embarrassment to both the military and the nation. Expressing his regret over the mishap, Obi urged security agencies to rely on reliable human intelligence reports before launching offensive attacks to avoid unintended casualties as witnessed in Kaduna. He extended his condolences to the families who lost their loved ones, praying for God's forgiveness and eternal rest for the departed. Obi's statement highlighted the gravity of the incident, stating, "Even though the mishap is one too many, the security agency should work with reliable human intelligence reports on the ground before any offensive attack to avoid innocent casualties, as has been reported in this case." Acknowledging the commendable efforts of the military in addressing insecurity across the country, Obi emphasized the importance of avoiding fatal mistakes that result in collateral damage, leaving lasting trauma on affected families. It is regrettable that the problem of insecurity in our nation has persisted for so long that we are now paying such an unintended human cost as collateral damage. Obi lamented, reflecting on the broader issue of persistent insecurity in the country. The Nigerian military issued a revised account on Tuesday, asserting that its recent aerial bombardment in Kaduna, which resulted in the tragic death of at least 126 individuals on Sunday night, was a meticulously planned mission targeting bandits. The operation, according to Defense Headquarters spokesman Edward Buba, unavoidably led to civilian casualties but was essential to safeguard critical infrastructure. The Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Taurid Lagbaja, found himself at the center of the unfolding narrative as the military sought to clarify the circumstances surrounding the devastating incident. The official statement contradicted an earlier assertion by an army general who attributed the strikes of a precision error by combat drones. The Defense Headquarters explained that the decision to engage in the operation was prompted by the observation of bandit movement near an undisclosed but deemed key infrastructure in Ligama village around 10 p.m. on Sunday. Despite acknowledging the heightened risk of civilian casualties, the military pressed forward. Aerial surveillance captured movement of a group of persons synonymous with the terrorist tactics and modus operandi. Stated Mr. Buba, the observance advance of the terrorists that were gathered posed a threat to key infrastructure within the reach of the untoward activities. The military emphasized that the intervention aimed to prevent terrorists from unleashing havoc on innocent civilians, underscoring the necessity of eliminating the identified threat. In a notable twist, Mr. Buba also accused the villagers of harboring sympathies for the bandits, adding a layer of complexity to the unfolding narrative. As the nation grapples with the aftermath of the accidental bombing, calls for a thorough investigation into the tragedy have intensified. The incident has not only sparked grief among the affected families, but has also raised concern at the national level, with various stakeholders commanding accountability and measures to prevent such incidents in the future. In the wake of this tragedy, Obi's pregnant will serve as a reminder of the human toll of insecurity and urgent need for comprehensive strategies to protect innocent lives while addressing the root causes of the persistent challenges facing the nation. Just as B2B used to come, it is one mishap too many. It is not the first time. You know, I can't bring myself to go and see the video of this thing. I cannot. I can't. This particular one is, to me, I don't know what in the military they think. The military, they don't see us finish for this country. Make nobody bring the talk, say then they protect us. Because this kind of thing, you know, makes sense. Ha! Now, this thing can actually happen to anybody. This thing I'm saying, it can happen. So they want to tell us now, if it is not in the north, if it's happening in the south, that is how they are going to do it. You saw civilians, it's not like they did not see, but in a haste to make sure that you hunt them down. Let's say you are looking for 5 terrorists, or let's say you are even looking for 10 terrorists, and civilians numbered over 200 are in that particular location. Will you continue with your bombing? No, you make use of your brain. For goodness sakes, now. These people are human beings. Kaduna people will say they don't suffer. If you know how southern Kaduna people don't suffer, Kaduna people, they are always in the news for the wrong reasons. I never hear say Kaduna, hey, see better thing will happen for that place. No, they are always in the news for the wrong reasons. What is the problem? This thing is too much. It's too much. It is not making sense. Despite acknowledging the heightened risk of civilian casualty, the military pressed forward. Even they know say this thing will cause damage. Which kind of wahala be this? Peter B is a hypocrite. He prefers outsider more than his people upon the evil happening in Biafra land. He never one day condemned it, but is busy looking for where it happened in the north-west, condemning it. In fact, he is the worst than a hypocrite.